All right, Shalom. I want to start by saying, call law, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, KAKADASH, and double honor to the powers of Israel, aka the powers of Great Millstone, and peace and love to all the Akim. Continue to preach the truth and all truth sincerity. And real quick, I'll make this quick. So I came across something on a brother's on social media, and it was talking about in North Carolina. As the picture says, no, actually that's where I got it from that thumbnail. North Carolina district wants children to basically get a barcode scan to ride the bus. Now, ultimately, that's a dead giveaway. That's gradually leaning towards bringing in the MOTB and the beast system and the beast mark. Okay, the RFID Michael C hip. That's evident, because what else would that be ushering in? And you see how he's starting with the children. So I don't have much time, so I'm gonna just read this article, and I actually have another article I want to get into. Lord willing, it'd be edifying, and I'm gonna get to the scripture. So this is in Wake County. It says Wake schools want students to scan a barcode to ride the school bus. Now this article is from June 25th. This article is from June 25th. All right. So it says Wake County students riding a bus would need to scan an ID to get on the bus under a plan proposed by the school system Tuesday. The proposal will go into effect next school year. First on yellow general education buses, officials told the school board's facilities and operations committee Tuesday. So they already got this in play. They already want this. They said next school year, and you know time is flying. And it said the ID will have a barcode on it, rather than a name or photo. So it would be just nothing but a barcode. and that's exactly what that's what the SEEB is going to be too. Basically, a barcode getting scanned, and it's going to be implanted in your body. Okay. And see, I started with the children, man. And it says the student will scan the card onto a reader on the bus, telling the school system that they've boarded and which bus they boarded. Then the student will scan off the bus, showing the school system when and where they got off. Now, they could use a quote unquote they can use the ploy of to keep track of your children so they don't get, snatched up or whatnot. They can use that ploy too. But really it's to usher in the chip. Straight up. Like that's what that is. And that, you use for say a reason of safety and so quote unquote, but that would like get people to do it. But we know why they're really doing it, because they don't give a fuck about your children or their safety. They're the ones that kidnap children. These fucking elites and these motherfucking higher the powers that be. They're the ones that kidnap children. But that's why Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, when Yahawah sends YAHAWASHI back, he's gonna get you devils. Okay? It says system officials hope to integrate the data with the Here Comes the Bus app, where parents and guardians can track the progress of their students' bus, but that's not finalized yet. And said Bob Snidemiller, System Senior Direction of Transportation. It wasn't clear Tuesday what steps still need to be taken for the proposal to become policy. We see it as a safety feature, Snidemiller said. See, a safety feature. So they're going to come in like, they're going to say for safety. So you don't lose your child, and that's what the same thing gonna do with the money system. So you don't lose your wallet, so then you lose your keys, so they could just say, you know what, you could just have it in your body. So it says the scanning system will help the system more quickly communicate with parents who may be wondering where their children are. Snidemiller cited the example for a father worried his daughter didn't get off the bus, and it took officials an hour to reach her regular bus driver, only to find out she boarded a different bus with a friend. You see? And that's that people hate it and be like, oh, that's a good idea, and they're not gonna argue against it. And that's something that a child wasn't snatched up, but you can get on a different bus, okay? So it says the scanning system will cost $140,000 per year to print the cards that children will use, expecting that 20% will have to be replaced because they were lost. That's on top of the one-time scanner purchase cost. Board members were skeptical about how easy it would be for some students to remember or keep track of their cards. It says they forget everything. Board member Tashiba Rice said they're going to forget their card. It says Rice said the parents might not always be able to help because parents are busy and sometimes forget to return their weekly folders. It says Miller said the student could still board the bus without a card, and school administration will ensure the student is recorded and card is reprinted. He also said students with a smartphone can take a photo of their barcode and scan the photo to board if they forget their card. See, just like your debit cards. See, put it on your phone, and you know niggas, and you know everybody keeps a hold of their phone real tight. So you see how Esau doing it? See how he's gradually getting people prepared? Oh, if you lose your card, you put on your phone. And then if you lose your phone, then you get this chip now. That's the gradualism that these devils is using to bring in the beast system, their system, which ultimately will be the MOTB. It says they don't lose their phone, but they lose their cards, committee chairman Sam Hershey said. You know, the phone is more important because everybody's all on their phone and TikTok and social media and all that shit. It says Hershey asked the school system to look into combining IDs for students who already need one at their school. Many schools require ID cards, but the system has no uniform policy requiring them or requiring them to have certain information. Parents will also be able to request permission for their child to ride a bus they don't normally ride. If they want to go home with a friend, that's something parents can already do. But in the scanning system, the child will receive a temporary ID to board the bus. See? That's a prep. You start with the babies. Not the babies, but start with the youngins, man. You get scanned. Have them all start to get used to being scanned more. Remember, that's what they do. I think they're doing that in China already. They get scanned to get into the school. I don't know about the bus, but I'm sure for sure if they're getting scanned to get into a school, why not the bus? And what did egghead Klaus Schwab say? China will be the new model for the world. Everybody get used to being scanned. That's the beast system. Scan them. And then ultimately, you're going to have to get something put in your body to be scanned. But they're gradually preparing people's minds for it now with this shit. Okay, that was it on that. And I have one more article I wanted to bring out. And WRLA News, that's an NBC syndicate or NBC whatever fuck sister company, whatever that shit is, or affiliate. I think it's an NBC affiliate, and it's based in Raleigh, North Carolina. So it's a credible source. Okay. Now, that's in another article. Oh, facial recognition. And see, it keeps saying safety. It says safety. Okay, so this is from CBS News. CBS News. And it says, a Mall of America. Hold up, real quick. Put it back on charge. It says, Mall of America security team will start using facial recognition software as part of safety plan. Ain't that the same thing they said for these children to get this scanner to get on the bus for safety? That's what they're gonna come in. They're gonna come in the guise of safety, and you know what I'm saying, shit like that. To where like, oh, like, why would anyone refuse that? So it says, yeah, Mall of America security team will start using facial recognition software as part of the safety plan. Now, this is Esau's system, man. This is the beast system. So he's ushering it in. He's starting it all with the facial recognition on the phones, all the scanning shit, getting used to people using cards and not carrying cash. This is all part of the same beast system. But don't get it. The only thing is you cannot get it implanted in your skin. That's when you have to jump off the train. Okay, see, we have to move accordingly still while this devil still has this where it's not implemented in your skin. But eventually he's gonna get that deep into the trenches of his system. So you have to get it implemented in your skin. So this is from yesterday or today, yesterday, June 27th. So it's in Bloomingdale, Minnesota. It says Mall of America now has a new way to keep shoppers safe. A new high-tech layer of security has been added after gun-related incidents in recent years. Signs let you know you're coming face-to-face with new facial recognition technology. Very mixed feelings about this because it could be useful and not so useful sometimes, said Melva Bargiela, a longtime Minnesota resident who is now living in Spain. Cameras with the ability to map faces have been installed to give shoppers peace of mind while detecting potential threats. I think they're watching us all the time, have been for years, said Monday West. It says a visitor from Southern California. Our system is not scanning faces to find out who you are, said Will Benjelm. It says Vice President of Security of Mall of America. The mall security team says it is only looking for persons of interest. That includes banned individuals, those who may be a threat, persons identified by law enforcement, or those who are missing or may be in danger. See? That safety shit or that threat shit. So they're not going to just ultimately say, "Oh, we're just doing this just to keep track," but they're going to come in the safety as being the cavalier to usher it in. You want your child safe. You want to be safe in the shopping mall. That's why that's why all these probably staged events they be having were leading up to so they could do this very thing. And ultimately, it's just biblical prophecy, really. Okay, it's just biblical prophecy. It says those persons of interest are then put into a database. Cameras around the mall will scan your face to see if it comes back as a match. If it doesn't, your photo is gone, so they say. And it says, as a person of color, it does make me a little nervous just because mistakes can be made, said Brandon Charles of Minneapolis. But it's also like mistakes can get a little dangerous, especially for people who are targeted a little more. And who's targeted a little more? Jake. Jake is targeted fucking more, period, but more than anybody. Especially the Southern tribe, the so-called Jakes of a darker hue. So it says, when tested by the Department of Homeland Security, the software's algorithm correctly identifies individuals 99.3% of the time. If the system does find a match, action isn't immediately taken. There's up to a 3-layer human verification to make sure that we have the right person, Ben Helm said. While it's weird to know their face is being scanned, shoppers agree that an extra level of security is needed. See, people are gonna agree to it because you know what? All right, in the guise of safety, everybody wants to be what? Safe and secure. And that's what they're gonna come in. That's what they're gonna come in this to bringing this in. People want to be safe and secure. It says, I get it. They're just looking for bad people, Bargiela said. It says in March, the mall began using security dogs to sniff for guns. It continues to use patrol, bike, dispatch, and plainclothes units as part of its security team. But then all this AI shit? See, remember, all this AI shit coming about more and more into fruition? This is all part of the same, this is all fruit from the same poisonous tree. The beast tree. The beast system, man. And ultimately going to bring in that RFID mark. Go see it where you got to get it implanted in your body. So they're going to say it's going to be no question now. Because now it's going to be implanted in your skin. Everybody can get scanned. If you can't just say, you can't act like you have something in your skin that could be scanned and that's not scan worthy. And that was the end of that article. So let me just get the scripture and then end it off. And like I said, this is all leading to the beast system. So we're going to go to the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16, and it reads, and he caused of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Verse 17, it says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And that's ultimately, that's what the Lord is about to have these devils do. And they could flip it any way they want. Let's talk about safety this, safety that, you lose this or whatever. All in all, it's biblical prophecy, and it's your devil's downfall, man. That's what this is about, man, because to have the ultimate safety is to bring out the people that bring the unsafetyness is Esau. The people that bring rape, rob, and murder is Esau, man. They're the most violent, the most horrific, the most perverse is Esau, Edom, and those are the people ruling. Talk about now they care about people's safety when these are the very same people that be kidnapping children and doing all types of wicked shit. The house of the wicked. Hey, man, and that's it. Hey, so North Carolina school districts, they want to start scanning children, having an ID card with a barcode so they could get on the bus, and they're gonna come in the line of safety. The Mall of America, Minnesota, they want to have shoppers have facial recognition to weed out the bad people or people that could be a threat, and that's what they're gonna come in. They're gonna come in the name of safety, man. Oh, everybody, and they know a lot of people are gonna comply with that because everybody gonna want to be safe. Okay, So I just see, you see that's how they graduate, and it's happening quick. Facial recognition, that's been around for a while already, and in phones and all this other shit. And now they're making it to the mainstream, the masses venues, like the mall. Then you have like a grocery store. It'll be like your regular day-to-day life. We have to get scanned to have entry. Because ultimately said what? He calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor. How else are we able to get it in? How else are we able to usher in the system? He ain't gonna just come out and say, now you gotta get this to buy and sell. They're gonna come in the name of safety. And it's the safest thing to do. So, with that, Lord willing, this is edifying. I'm going to give all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, KAKADASH. Double honors to the Apostles of Israel, a.k.a. the Apostles of Great Millstone. And peace and love to all the Akim. Continue to preach the truth and all truth and sincerity. Shalom.